everyone, it's the Why You Hearing This podcast number 24. I got Dom here with me.
Hey.
Hey. Alright, so we're going to talk about just Steven Universe for this podcast. And I guess we're going to mainly talk about the summer Steven, and then we're going to talk about the episodes that came afterwards. So we're just going to share our opinions. Alright. So I guess how we're going to do this is we're going to do this week by week on each episode, and we'll just talk about it.
Yeah.
Alright. So for our first week, Dom, we have Drop Beat Dad, Mr. Greg, Too Short to Ride, The New Lars, and Beach City Drift.
Okay, yay, they made Pearl likable.
What do you mean? Which one?
Oh yeah,
Mr. Greg, right.
Mr. Greg. Yeah.
Yes. Oh God.
They made Pearl not a complete shit.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Did I say Steven Floats?
No, like you didn't say any episode.
Sorry.
No,
yes, Steven Floats is also in this, but it was leaked beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I was thinking, but yeah, Pearl is likable. I'm surprised they did that. That was a really good episode. That's like one of the top, I think.
It's like one of my favorites because they fixed Pearl.
Yeah, I know, and like, I really wanted this episode where they just did all songs. Right.
Yeah.
So this fulfills my wishes.
I don't feel terrible liking anything with Pearl in it now, so that's great.
Yeah. There was some like really good like art direction in there. Like that scene where they just go around Pearl, I think that was like a really good shot.
Yeah. Yeah, that was it was one of like the storyboard artists' last episode, so I'm guessing that he went all out with that one. I can imagine.
Yeah. Also, now Greg's rich.
Yeah.
Greg just has a shitload of money. So, but he still works his job because he needs something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think Greg is the type of guy who just like blows his load on a bunch of money unless there's like a specific reason.
Unless it's Mr. Greg.
Yeah, unless he wanted to just impress Pearl.
Was that episode to just impress Pearl?
Well, he wanted to.
No, it was just going to be Greg and Steven. It
was
Steven that brought Pearl.
Right.
That brought Pearl,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought for some reason in my mind I was just like, Pearl's now in? Okay, I gotta make her happy, otherwise things are gonna get awkward. I mean, that's what I would do in Greg's shoe. If I was just a millionaire, if Pearl was with me, I'd just blow all my money just to make things not awkward.
No, I would imagine the whole time, like, it would have been the same, just like, the episode would have been identical, just minus Pearl. And, like, the depressing bit.
Yeah, but just a good point. Just like, Pearl for a while now has just been depressing and salty, and I mean, to be fair, the episodes where they do kind of develop like what kind of shit she's going through right now, it does really develop her character, and I kind of like it.
Yeah,
like she to me has a much more like deeper backstory than Garnet or Amethyst, right?
Yeah.
But damn, she's just depressing most of the time.
It's like, freaking get over it. It's been how many years?
I'm glad, and I like the resolution is they just talked.
They just talked.
Yeah.
He was like, oh my god, both of you shut up and just talk.
I want the next fusion to be Greg and Pearl. Dude, how amazing would that be if Greg and Pearl fused? Now,
what would that even be?
I don't know, but I think it would be like, I think it would be an amazing like evolution of character if Pearl just fused with Greg. All right. So, just to cover up the other episode, Steven Floats is pretty good. We now know he has a floating ability.
Yeah.
When he's happy.
He's the Halo guy. that does the moon jumps.
I'm glad they made the joke where it's just like, oh great, another ability that's tied to my emotion.
Yeah, it's,
I like I liked how everyone was just they were just jumping up to Steven, just trying to pull him down.
like, I was hoping they would just go further, just put like an ocean liner on him.
Okay, what's next? Oh, was it? There was also Drop Beat Dad, which covered Marty's return. So
Just further cementing him as the most shit character in the show. That's it.
yeah, but I think this is like now like 100%. This was the episode that came with 100% confirmation that Marty was indeed Sour Cream's dad.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it was pretty obvious before, but now it's just confirmation.
Yeah. No. Like, the entirety of that episode was just to give Greg the $100 million. That was it.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad that Marty didn't get a chance to meet with Vidalia or
Yeah, that was like the thing that should have happened.
yeah, something like that. I was hoping.
But Vidalia's like, "Oh, Marty, wait, let me get my shotgun."
It would have been amazing to see if Marty still liked Vidalia, but Vidalia just hates him.
No, that's what it says. Like, "Oh, it's Marty. Let me just go get my shotgun."
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Actually, we'll get. That's another episode. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Too Short to Ride. We got. This is just giving Peridot her powers.
Yay!
We also
Peridot
now.
is Magneto.
Yeah, and we also now know that not all gems can like shapeshift. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I did hear a theory that Peridot was being lied to with that one.
Like they lied to her in terms about shapeshifting.
Yeah, because in order to make a form, you have to shapeshift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. And the new Lars. I don't like Lars. I don't
you like Lars?
I don't like Lars. When Steven was Lars, that was pretty cool. Except this is the part I think he went too far. Was when he was with who's the girl? Sadie.
Yeah, Sadie.
Yeah, that was a fucked up scene.
Yeah.
That was like way too far.
Yeah.
But at the end, everyone shit on Lars, so it was a good episode all in all.
Even though he was in the right for being upset.
He was in the right for being upset. However,
I hate Lars.
I hate Lars. So more of that, please. In fact, no more. You know what? No, not even that. Just no more Lars. That's good.
Just want him gone.
When Steve. Oh, I guess this is something to address because I guess I didn't notice anything, but I guess people have seen hints that Lars may have been like transgender, and they gave another hint towards that. And something I did notice was I think he said to ask his parents to call him Lars opposed to Larmaine or something like that.
Laramie. Is Laramie a woman's name though?
It could. I mean, it sounds gender neutral to me, but I'm assuming it's like he wants to be called his new name because of his new gender.
But that's just like saying. Well, that's like. Then what's stopping him from like people accusing people of being trans when they're called Alex or something?
Alex is their abbreviation to Alexander.
Huh?
Alex is
yeah.
Yeah, well,
but
no,
it's
I'm just pointing it out because it's just a common thing between transgender people is like when they discover who they are as what their gender is, and then they try and live, fit their lifestyle to that gender role, they typically adopt a new name as like I don't know why. Really, I guess sometimes if they have a male role and they're going to female. That makes sense.
I think it's more he's going through his super edgy edge phase and he wants to make his name not poopy.
Sure, I could believe that too. I'm just addressing it because apparently that's a thing in Steven. I wouldn't be surprised if Steven Universe is a show that does that. Okay, and Beach City Drift. We see Kevin again. I didn't expect it.
Drift.
I didn't see Kevin again. It would.
It's the other character that they're trying to make him look like a shit character.
It would have been funny if it's just like they turn into kids again, and then like Kevin's like, "Whoa, kids, I'm out," and then drives off. just the same ending with Kevin.
He just drives the opposite direction.
This is also the episode where you see Steven like really pissed.
Yeah.
I don't think we get. What's the last
Kevin
time?
and his trigger.
Yeah, when was the last time he got pissed? Like actually mad.
Closest was when Lars said shit about his mom.
Yeah, right. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, that was the closest. But yeah, Kevin is his trigger now.
Yep. But I think they got over Kevin. And it was a good lesson overall, not to get obsessed with fucking people, not to get so fucking triggered. That's
it was
lesson.
also a lesson in consent.
Consensual.
Yeah.
They
They were upset because Kevin was trying to get a dance with them without their consent.
All in all, it was a pretty good. It was a pretty good week of Steven. Next week of Steven, we got Restaurant Wars, Kiki's Pizza Delivery Service, Monster Reunion, Alone at Sea, and Greg the Babysitter. So Restaurant Wars. How the fuck did they cook fries, like ketchup in the fries?
Needle?
Did they inject? Did they actually inject ketchup?
I would think so. Like they injected it, then they cooked it. Like they had the fries lubed, injected the ketchup, then fried it.
I thought it would be more like they cooked it and then they injected the ketchup. Because if you cook ketchup, if you cook ketchup, then won't it get dry? If you cook it,
I guess.
Yeah, that was my question. And was it Kofi? Oh yeah, pizza bagel with the cream cheese.
Oh yeah, pizza. Yeah, that was not that hard to think of.
Yeah,
just use the bagel as the dough.
I don't get what's like why they were freak. It seemed like an overreaction for them to freak out. There was a good joke here where it was like Steven looks at Kiki and who's the crazy dude?
Kiki and get his name.
Ronaldo,
there we go.
Kiki and Ronaldo was like, Kiki, Ronaldo, you're sitting next to each other.
The wedding.
And then someone on Tumblr was like, "This is how Tumblr shipping works." I kind of.
Yeah, we can't ignore it. Kofi tried to brand Steven.
What? How? When?
No, remember? It's like, hey, here's your VIP stamp for being such a valued customer.
Oh.
Yeah, he tried to brand Steven.
Oh, and dude, they fucking broke Ronaldo's heart.
Yeah, he just ruined his relationship.
And then he never got back together. I was waiting for that.
Yeah. No, his life is torn asunder.
Wow.
We have to stop this trivial war. Hey, we can ruin your relationship.
Alright. Good episode. But next, we got Monster Reunion. Now, this is important because Steven's healing powers comes back. And Centipedal.
Centipedal.
People like Centipedal.
Yeah.
I like Centipedal.
I like Centipedal too.
She was okay. They left her at they're leaving her alone in the strawberry place.
Yeah. Kind of a cop up or whatever.
And I think Steven has now some sort of gem tablet with writing, and I guess now, at least now, it's implied that he's learning how to read gem.
Yeah.
So probably will bring up at some future point where he's like, or Connie's like, "What's this shit?" It's like, hold on, I gotta read it.
Don't worry, I got this.
I got this. Let's see. A, B. That's as far as I got.
Okay, that word right there, that's me, and that says you. That one says the, and that's all I got.
All right. It was a good episode. Centipede came back,
and then gone.
Yeah, I think that's the last we're gonna see of Centipede.
Yeah.
I don't think people should get their hopes up on that she's gonna come back.
Like, people are hoping that he's gonna like be able to like fully heal corrupted gems and then heal the Centipedes.
I feel like that would be like a way like down the road episode.
That's way down the road, yeah.
And I don't even think Centipede would be the first thing. I think the first thing would be Jasper.
Yeah.
Right.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
These spoilers of the podcast.
Let's see. Okay. Then we got Alone at Sea. Jasper comes back.
She's crazy.
They got the SS Laffy. Lapis finally meets Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want me to break your leg again?
That's. I remember. Let's see. I was hoping for something bigger because the first time Peridot met Greg, she pushed him off of a roof.
Yeah.
It was nice to see Lapis actually happy.
Yeah. For a second. Now I'm kind of. Let's see. They don't have the boat anymore. Jasper's back. We got a little talking between them, like, oh, now we know what the relationship was like. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Lapis, please fuse me, please.
Please. And then she just fucking punches him into the ocean.
Lapis, please fuse with me. No, punch.
I saw so many images of people drawing Lapis as Saitama.
Of course.
Just one punching Jasper.
Whenever somebody does a single punch in anything, it's like, it's one punch, man.
It's One Punch Guy. Hi, One Punch Guy. Yeah, and then the last one for this week was Greg the babysitter. Mm-hmm. Greg was a freeloader.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unapologetically.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like it was kind of like I didn't like.
Yeah, because like his only job before was him being a rock star, and he canceled that to be with Rose.
Yeah, but if it was more, I felt like they should. If they had Greg Morris of like, hey Vidalia, I'm back. I'm sorry I have to do this again, kind of thing. But he's like, yeah, hey Vidalia, I'm walking in here. I'm gonna eat your cereal. No, it's all over your couch. Clean my clothes. And we got baby sour cream.
Chew my meals for me, Vidalia. I can't chew them on my own.
You think he's the baby? I'm the baby. Sour cream is voiced by Sour Cream. I don't know his actor. Man. Many people pointed out that he just has the Lemmy face.
Yeah, I know.
Also, now I really have to wonder how much isolation did the gems have from human society? Because she straight up doesn't know what a baby is.
Yeah.
Like that's
she knew until like a while. Like for like a long time when she was on Earth, but like the longest time she didn't know. But it seemed like only shortly after, like a bit before they met Greg, she found out.
Yeah, that's so weird to me because we know that at least Pearl was on Earth during the caveman eras.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how would they not know what babies are?
Yeah, and like I'm pretty sure it was confirmed that humans did fight alongside them.
Yeah, it's very, very strange to me.
I guess human business. So why should we bother finding out about it?
Well, I would feel if anybody would be interested in that kind of shit, it'd be Rose.
Yeah.
Right? It would make sense that she would know a bit about human society.
Well, maybe she was observing culture, but not like biology. Maybe.
But yeah, even if she was observing culture, like here's the thing. I imagine Rose would be looking at human society from a distance, but over for a long period of time. So I would feel like she would know that the little things grow up to the big things, and the big things make more little things.
Maybe it's she blinks and it's gone. So oh, that person is gone, so she may die. Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows? It was a little strange to me, but I guess we know that they're pretty isolated from human society for a long time. All right. This was better than the last week, I believe, in my opinion. Although last week, the week before this one, did establish a lot of powers.
Yeah.
So I guess if anything, that was just a good, just like, hey, they're confirmed that they got powers now.
Yeah.
All right. Now we get into the big story of Summer of Steven.
Summer of Storven.
We got Gem Hunt, Crack the Whip, Steven versus Amethyst, Bismuth, Beta. Oh, sorry, wait. Gem Hunt, Crack the Whip, Steven versus Amethyst, and Bismuth. Sorry, that's it. Because Bismuth is a 30-minute thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, Gem Hunt.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
They lost because they didn't have their lunch.
Jasper randomly shows up. I don't know why she didn't just beat the shit out of Pearl.
She beat the monsters because she ate her lunch.
She could have easily beaten up Pearl, and I think from her perspective, she could have beaten up.
Oh yeah, she would have obviously beaten up Pearl. She's a warrior gem.
Just Jasper beat the shit. After she just got good, they beat her up. That would have been funny. Yeah. So Hunter, Connie is more gives. I would say you will find that Connie got previously I didn't think Connie was that important of a character, and to be honest, I felt like this show didn't really need Connie that much, except for maybe some time to relieve from all the drama that's going on. They just hang out with Connie. But I'm glad that Connie is getting more into the action.
Dude, she was getting sword training. They had to do something eventually.
And hopefully, this is just me. This is just the guy. I would rather that Connie and Steven just stick it as a friendship. But
people that disagree with you.
Yeah, I don't know. People want them to touch stuff, touch things.
Yeah, like dirt and rocks.
I guess people want them to fuse, but not in the way you're thinking. With anything, I like the dialogue that happens between Connie and Steven.
Yeah.
Because I think in my imagination, the way that it works for me is that Steven is very emotional.
Yeah.
And Connie is more analytical and logical.
Yeah.
Right. So I think them conversing over particular situations makes it more interesting, and it makes Steven and Connie themselves more interesting.
Yeah, they work off of each other really well.
Yep. Yeah, it was good. Jasper's back, and then she went by. Crack the whip. It's time to crack the whip. Hey, and Amethyst gets salty. It was Pearl's turn. Now it's Amethyst's turn.
Yeah, Jasper shows up. She eats shit.
Yep, she eats shit. I'm glad that she did. I'm glad that she did take more of like authoritative figure over Connie and Steven.
Yeah.
Because to me, previously, she didn't really take that mantle much, except when she was
just like the immature sister for like most of the time.
Yeah, but it was nice to know that they're more of a third. Funny enough, as the summer goes along, you'll see less of that sort of figure being applied.
Yeah.
But I think it's fine. We do get their relationship between them more developed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good to see Stevani fight.
Yeah.
On Lion.
Yeah.
When was the last time Lion was in a fight?
Shut up.
I can't remember.
You're asking too many questions that shouldn't be answered.
And is this the first episode we see like Stevani wield both the sword and shield?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I was wondering how that was gonna work. I guess it is sword and shield.
Then after that, it was Steven versus Amethyst.
Not the episode I was thinking it was gonna be. Not at all.
Dude, you don't know how much people were like, dude, Amethyst is totally gonna betray the crystal gems.
Oh my god, Amethyst is gonna kill Steve.
Dude, nope, I'm totally worse than you. No, I am.
That was a funny episode.
Yeah.
It's good. But yeah, Steven can beat Amethyst.
Mm-hmm. No, they're on equal footing, really. Right now.
I think Steven was holding back.
No.
I think he was holding back, man.
Why? He told her not to hold back.
Because wasn't there a part where like Steven was going out to help Amethyst?
Yeah, that was just one part. They both made sure they helped each other. Steven made sure the pillow didn't drop on Amethyst, and Amethyst made sure Steven didn't drift off.
Yeah, and then a stone almost accidentally dropped on Amethyst again. He's like, "See, you almost killed me again." Which is why I'm just like, rocks are just not Amethyst's best friend, even though they're Amethyst's best friend.
Ironically, she's a rock.
I just want to read you the description. Amethyst, following the events of the previous episode, Amethyst's self-esteem hits rock bottom.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Everyone thought Amethyst was totally going to betray the crystal gems.
Yeah. And then there is Bismuth. Hi,
Bismuth. Bye, Bismuth.
Hi, Bismuth. Oh, you're evil. Bye, Bismuth. And there it is.
There it is.
I guess people really.
I went up so much. That was hilarious.
I guess.
Bye, Bismuth.
I'm really disappointed that it's. I thought it was gonna be the first male crystal gem.
Me too. I thought it was gonna be like it was gonna be like Wooly, pretty much.
Yeah, Wooly. The joke was that it was Wooly from.
Yeah, I legitimately thought it was gonna be like Wooly.
Yeah, it was gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Because then I thought it would be like he would play off like a father or like a big brother role in the group.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But no, it is kind of cool that she was a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Right, and the fact that like
she made all the material weapons.
Yeah. And it's cool the fact that she can make weapons to upgrade the already like weapons from the crystal gems.
And like I heard some like arguments saying like, why didn't she just give them that before?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. It's a really good point actually. Yeah. But Amethyst has a flail now.
Amethyst has a flail.
I was hoping that she would upgrade Steven's like shield somehow.
To make the edges razor sharp, so that he's just Raiden now.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know. There's some things you could do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You can add a disarming pike.
Like he already does the Captain America throw, so
Mhm.
the razor sharp edges on the shield would have been makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's gone, and then we got a little more. This one we got a little more insight on what Rose did.
Mm-hmm.
So no, not Rose did. Well, we know that Rose took out Bismuth, and then bubbled him. And will we ever see Bismuth again? I think yes.
Yeah, probably yes. They played it up way too much to just like put it away. Like I think the entirety of the episode was to get Bismuth on the understanding that Steven isn't Rose, which was the very last thing that she realized before she poofed.
I'm trying to think of like interesting things to bring for reasons why Bismuth. Like the couple I think obvious ones would be like if the crystal gems were taken out, and Steven needs somebody to help rescue them.
I think it's gonna be like just gonna like go back and try again. Yeah.
I'm also thinking of a possibility where Connie brings Bismuth back. Like Connie knows about Bismuth, right? And like Steven's in danger, and she needs Bismuth help.
I guess.
I think that's a thing that could happen.
How would she get to the burning room though?
How would she get to the burning room? I mean, I think at some point, she would just know the layout of the thing, and I can think of maybe like Peridot helps Connie out.
It's not a matter of knowing the layout. How does she get into there? There's no way in. There's no way to open the door without a gem, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought. No, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. That was a good episode. Bismuth's pretty cool, I guess. I think that was. What else was left that was kind of interesting in Lion's Mane? Because the gem thing was a big thing.
I can't really tell. Most of it is just like mementos from like the time Greg and Rose were together.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there's something else that should be noted, like, because I don't know why else Steven would go back in Lion's Mane at this point. Then
I don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe to like find out more about his mom. I don't know.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else about this episode that should be noted.
Like pretty much the entire thing was just to get Bismuth to understand that Rose isn't like Steven isn't Rose. I'm pretty sure that was the entirety of it.
Yeah. And I guess that pretty much wraps up this week. It was pretty.
Yeah.
It was good.
Oh, we forgot that priceless shot of Amethyst eating the burrito.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh god. That was amazing. That was the best scene in any like Steven episode to this day. Just the best. Oh shit! I just forgot. Okay. Apparently, people ship Pearl and Bismuth.
Why?
Because people think now they look at Rose saying that she has like a type. She likes big women like Greg.
No.
I don't get it either.
That's stupid.
Yeah. But that's that. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we got Beta Earthlings back to the moon, Bubbled, and the Kindergarten Kid.
Oh.
Wait, is that in Beta Earthlings back to the moon, Bubbled?
Yeah.
Kindergarten Kid, and Know Your Fusion.
Know Your Fusion.
Yeah.
So yeah, in Beta. Did Amethyst and Pearl switch personalities or something? Because she is salty as shit.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, I feel like we should address this topic quickly.
Yeah.
So this was the episode that gave a lot of shit to Lorenzu.
Oh, really?
Mainly because pretty much this suggests that there's been a lot of was it Lapidot,
Oh.
right? And
So what did they expect? They expect them to just be at their nipping at each other's ankles the entire time?
I don't know. Okay, look, I don't get it either. It's really stupid, okay? But
Like, of course they're gonna get to learn to get to live with each other.
yeah,
I don't get it.
I think it's more people are trying to put connections like, oh look, they're gay. Like what?
How do you know that?
Yeah, and for people who don't know, Lauren Zook is a storyboard artist,
Yeah.
and she's been credited for being a part of certain episodes that suggest either the ship between Amethyst and Peridot and
Mm-hmm.
Lapis and Peridot, and the
Mhm.
people are in shipping wars with each other between Amadot and Lapidot, and it gave so much shitty tweets to Lauren Zook that she just decided to delete her Twitter.
I hate people. People are stupid.
Yeah. And now we have a whole wave of people who are like, guys, stop with your fucking shipping wars, you pieces of shit, go kill yourself. So now we have the people who are the shipping wars, and the people who are against the shipping wars, and the people who are like, hey, this, you should blame the fandom for this. It's not part of the fandom. You peasant, it's the minority. Yeah, that's a lot of shit happened. Anyways, I ship Lapidot. It's superior.
Kill yourself.
No, okay. If I were to be totally, I would be totally honest with you. If anything, I do like the idea of Lapidot. Right? I do like the idea of Lapidot in my mind. Right? I don't really care if that really happens or not.
I don't care if anything happens as long as it's well written. I'm fine with it.
I like Meat Moop. That's some good
Meat Moop.
That's some good people.
Look at that meat move.
Yeah.
But the real question is, do you think it's good?
I'll rate it as a goob out of Meat Moop. Very good episode. Very fun episode. Peridot throws her bow.
Mm-hmm. Amethyst is salty as crap.
I like how Lapis is actually watching. What's that show again?
Camp Finding Hearts.
Camp Finding Arts.
Yeah.
I actually like the fact that she watches that show.
Yeah. Peridot totally got her hooked.
Yeah. And the fucking alien doll. Oh my god. Why? Why did they got rid? They killed him.
Oh yeah, they killed him in the water.
They killed him.
All she wanted was the tie.
No. I saw a funny comic where like Lapis just rips off the bow tie, puts it on Pearl, and just throws it in the water.
I'm the only one.
It's like, there you go.
I'm the only one.
That's better. And then just like Peridot just crying. Enough about Beta. Let's talk about Earthlings. So just to cover the previous episode, Peridot was trying to introduce, Amethyst to.
In the beta they went. They did go to the kindergarten and find out that whatchamacallit, Jasper is the most perfect super soldier of them all.
She is Master Chief.
She is the Master Chief of the Gem Empire. Not even joking.
She's gonna finish the war.
She's gonna finish the war.
Guys,
and start another one.
Guys, just three more games. Just 3 more games. I swear, we're gonna finish the war.
We're gonna finish the war. Oops, started another one.
Just three more games, okay?
Oops, started another one. Okay, 5 more.
It's gonna be a perfect 8-part game series. Never mind, it's 12. We're gonna finish it. This war is over.
Oops.
The war is gonna end right about. Hold up. Right about. Hold 1 sec. It's gonna end right. Here it comes.
Don't worry about it. It'll end eventually. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. We'll make another side game.
We'll just make another ODST.
Dude, make like Halo Wars 3.
Make a Halo Reach 2.
We'll just make an anniversary collection all for now. All right, let's stop talking about Halo. Talk about Earthlings.
But they're the same thing, aren't they?
Look, something important happened. Okay, Dom.
Okay.
The gem that swept the nation.
Jasper.
Jasper's fusion was the best fusion by far. I will fight you on that.
It's a pity that it gave her AIDS.
Yes, it's a pity that she got corrupted.
Yes.
And she lost to an inferior fusion.
How is this possible?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Smokey, of course, but I don't support smoking. It gives you cancer.
No, she's totally Smokey the Bear. She doesn't support sports fire.
Smokey gives you cancer, Dom, just like Jasper.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. To be serious though, Smokey, of course, was a pretty cool fusion. Even though her personality to me seems a lot like other girl.
Sordornix?
Sardonyx.
Yeah.
But they beat Jasper.
Okay, yeah, they did.
Yeah. Alright. Now we go. There's a phone call. Alright, I guess it's staying in that call right now. Okay. So, I guess I'll just finish my thoughts. All in all, Earthlings was a good episode. Good introduction to a new fusion. Jasper got beat up. It was a good reveal that Jasper's gem was actually Rose's gem. Was pink diamonds. And then we get to go. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back. I just basically gave my opinion on Earthlings. Good introduction to a fusion. Jasper is gone. And we got a pretty good reveal on that Jasper was actually Pink Diamond's gem.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Pink Diamond.
Pink Diamond.
Your gem. My gem. Pink Diamond.
Guys. Pink freaking Diamond.
Hold up. Star frickin' plan. Za frickin' world. Okay, let's not bring JoJo into this yet.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, we gotta stop talking about Earthlings and start talking about Back to the Moon.
Okay.
Back to the Moon, we got the rubies, and damn, did they search the whole solar system incredibly fast.
No, not the whole solar system. We just sold Neptune.
No, they went to Neptune, and then they went to, was it Mercury and Uranus and Pluto?
Wait, did they say that?
Yeah, I believe they did.
No, I'm pretty sure they searched all Neptune and then came back saying he wasn't there. She wasn't there.
Okay, maybe I'm remembering things differently.
But still, yeah, they searched Neptune really quickly.
Really fucking quick. Like, this is like, I don't know, what's it? Did Mass Effect scan planets quickly?
Pardon?
Nah, I don't think Mass Effect did that, right?
No, it didn't do. It only scanned for resources. It didn't do Yeah.
Yeah, but if they can search a whole planet that quickly, why not do it to fucking Earth?
Shut up.
That was my thing. Like, that's pretty
Shut
quick.
Up.
Let's do that at Earth. You'd be done. Earth is smaller than Neptune.
Shut up. No, wait, they did. They locked onto Peridot,
Huh?
and they assumed that Jasper would be with Peridot.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, well, we got Back to the Moon. You know, freaking Amethyst almost Sam Fished it.
Oh no, not Sam Fisher. The Agent 47 did.
Agent 47. She almost got away.
She almost got away, but she decided to take off her disguise too early.
Too early, like every Hitman game. He took it off.
He took it off too early. Then that one guy walks back in.
Hey, something's different.
Something's different. Also, the Ruby is stupid as crap.
Stupid as crap. One of them is really gay. Gay for Jasper. Two of them actually are gay for Jasper. I thought it's funny to me because when I first saw that scene where Jasper looks at, Ruby sees the other Ruby, sitting on Jasper's Tears up. I thought it was. I thought the original implication was that that Ruby liked the other Ruby.
No, it was. It should have been me.
Yeah.
It should have been me.
I thought that was. But I guess. Whatever. They got back to the moon, and again, I talked to you about this, Tom, right? What's with the freaking oxygen?
It feels nice, I guess.
What's with the freaking? Okay, there's oxygen in the ship. There's oxygen in this moon base for some reason.
It feels nice, I guess.
My only assumption is the moon base actually creates oxygen. Because it'd be tough for me to imagine they got oxygen from Earth and just moved it to the moon.
Like maybe it's good for conditioning the gems.
Sure, I can't imagine this being a place where it's not a kindergarten, so I can't see them making gems.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Like it's good for just like keeping them intact or something.
Maybe
it's like the type of thing with like opals in real life where it's been a beneficiary for them to be in contact with human skin.
Yeah, and Steven's bubble creates oxygen.
Yeah, like again, the bubble. I'm pretty sure the bubble is unique to Steven, so maybe it's to keep him alive.
Sure, but with the implication that there's just oxygen for all these gems, I wouldn't be surprised if like all bubbles just create oxygen for some. So it's interesting to me that there's for a gem race that doesn't require any oxygen to breathe, they need oxygen.
They only need oxygen. I think it's good for them.
All right, fine. They create technology for oxygen, and I don't know why.
Like it's good for conditioning them. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
It's a mystery.
Yeah. We got to see Sardonyx again. That was pretty cool. And then beat up Ruby. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Also, Rose murdered the crap out of Pink Diamond.
Yeah. Oh, good. This is a good point. Okay. In Bubble, there was a thing that like traumatized Steven a little bit.
Yeah.
But had he not actually been taken out to space, the exact same result would have happened, and he would have felt nothing. He would have felt absolutely nothing, because he essentially killed 5 gems.
Not killed, poofed.
Fucking, he fucking cars them into space, okay?
Oh yeah, that they jettisoned.
And fucking Joseph them.
Goodbye, cars. Bye.
Ah, sweet joviality. Yeah.
I can't believe you killed him. You killed Rose.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it's funny to me because if he didn't get caught, he would have felt nothing. No remorse. But it's only in the next episode. Bubbled. He's in a bubble. Then for some reason, brilliant idea. By the way, Steven has some brilliant ideas in this summer of Steven.
Yeah.
Or he just decides to say shit that gets him in trouble.
Right?
Like,
hey, guess what? What? I'm the guy that you're after. I'm the guy that totally killed the person that you looked up to.
Oh, it's you. Where's the rest of you? We're by ourselves. Oh.
Oh.
And plus,
and lets her into the bubble.
it's like, I'm the one you want to kill.
Here, let me get you in this bubble here.
Yeah, and then
Here, let me heal you.
he gets a little stupid because, I mean, he got traumatized because he flung the ruby out of his face, even though he did that to 4 other rubies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why in this particular situation. I guess you could
save this one because I talked to it.
I guess you could make the argument sort of like it was kind of like what Steven was trying to talk his way out of the situation, and he just failed.
Not talk his way out. If he wanted to get out of the situation, he just would have let her drift off when she got hit.
Yeah, but he didn't want to resort to say violent means, right?
Oh, he didn't do anything. She was just stupid and got hit by a rock.
Yeah. Again, I don't know why in this situation he felt bad.
Huh?
I don't know.
Steven, he always feels bad.
Yes, but I don't understand why this situation in particular, right?
Yeah, because he just jettisoned them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he did the same thing like 4 others.
I guess he was okay with jettisoning them, knowing that they were going to still be alive.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, let's go talk about the next episode of Steven.
Next episode.
Kindergarten Kid.
And
I talked to you about this.
Yeah.
Before. And I don't remember what we were watching that had just a bunch of anime references.
Mm-hmm.
We were watching something, a bunch of anime references, and I was like, you know, Dom, it would be really cool if we just saw like a really cool Looney Tunes reference.
And we got it.
We got a whole episode of it.
Whole episode of Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
And
great.
A whole lot of shit posting. Oh fuck! I forgot to address this. Fucking Peridot was the one to defeat Jasper.
Yeah.
Peridot. It took Peridot.
Totally Magneto Jasper.
Yeah. And Peridot is pretty fucking tough.
Yeah.
If this was Amethyst, dead. If this is Pearl, dead.
Oofed.
Yeah. Fucking, but damn, she's pretty tough. Terrible as shit, but
take Master Peridot. Totally kicks the crap out of everybody.
Yeah. I like the fact that just Garnet used her future vision to know what was gonna happen. She's like, you know what? I'll just watch this play out.
Just watch it.
Just watch it all play out. By the way, this is the first episode of season 4.
Yeah. Season 4, boys. You know, people are getting really... Like, people are, for some reason, worrying that they announce new seasons after season 5.
Yeah, I mean... Meh.
No, people are legit worrying that there's not going to be another season, even though they announced season 4 and 5 relatively at the end of season 3.
I mean, I'm partial to believe that after season 5, like how many? I think season like 7 or 8 is like a good stop.
Yeah,
I think that's my opinion. If I would. It depends what they do in season 5, but I would be okay if they wrapped it on season 6.
Yeah,
right.
Like as long as it's not like rushed or anything. If they like cover all the bases that they want to cover and get everything done, that's fine.
Yeah, to me, it's not a big thing. Like, I wouldn't think Cartoon Network wouldn't like randomly just shut down Steven Universe. So there's no worry to that, right?
Like, yeah, it's like they're like one of their most popular shows.
Yeah, so like it's I think it's dumb to think just
That they would just like cut it off abruptly like that.
Yeah. Even like even hypothetical. If we're going to a hypothetical situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Season 5, last season of Steven Universe, right? I would trust Rebecca Sugar to wrap up the story nicely.
Yeah.
At the very least. And at the end, you're gonna have a good show, and you're gonna like it, and then you're gonna buy the whole DVD set, and then you're gonna message Cartoon Network being faggots for closing Steven Universe. And then they're gonna bring back Steven Universe, but instead they're gonna make it a girl, and it's gonna be objectively worse.
Steven Universe Go.
Steven Universe, the legend of Steven.
Oh, Stephanie.
The Legend of Korra.
The Legend of Stephanie.
And it's gonna be objectively worse, and you asked for it because you bitched about it.
Bring it back. The original had an ending.
It's gonna have a first season.
Bring it back.
It's gonna have a first season that's gonna be okay, and then it's gonna have a second season that's gonna be bad, and then the third and fourth season, like halfway through, they're gonna make it online. That's how it's gonna work.
That's gonna work.
Yeah. All right. Well, enough about Legend of Steven. We actually had to talk about Know Your Fusion.
Know Your Fusion.
Know Your Fusion. This is the episode where they break the fourth wall.
WoW is on the summary of the entire thing. WoW is Sardonic's an asshole.
Yeah. You suck. You don't even do stuff. What do you do?
Why are you good like all these other fusions?
What do you do? I got a yo-yo. That's stupid. You're stupid.
Like, let's talk about how having a yo-yo is stupid, and let's try to see if there's anything redeemable about it.
Wow. And then at the end, you're like, wow, you could use your yo-yo?
So
what? See, I thought it was just like a yo-yo. I thought it was it.
I thought you just played with it.
Yeah, I thought
you can use it as a grappling hook, so it does have a use.
What? But yes, got to see other fusions. I want to know if Nicki Minaj actually was paid again for this episode. It would be funny if she.
I'm not surprised if she was paid again, but not as much.
Yeah. What else? Fuck, I remember there was a rapper. I forgot. There was a rapper who said he wanted to be he wanted to vote like way back, in season 1. He was like, "Hey, yo, if these two guys ever fuse, I want to voice them." And it was like talking about Steven and Amethyst.
I think it was like either. I think it was T-Pain.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, Know Your Fusion, good episode. We know that was it Savani is stronger than Pearl, obviously. Actually, not even that. I don't think that obviously, really, right? I wouldn't think that they would be on par in terms of strength, but it just I guess they're just stronger than Pearl, like physically. And yeah, her Spokey is I guess as strong as Garnet. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. It's understandable considering that they're both quartzes that fused.
That's pretty good.
You'd expect that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Garnet, but what's making up Garnet is pretty much a low-tier worker and an aristocratic gem. And Smoky Quartz is made up of 2 warriors.
You know what? You want to what now? Is if Peridot ever fuses, it's like a tiny fusion.
It's smaller than Peridot.
Yeah, it's not as strong, like physically.
Yeah.
No, that's the dream. That's the dream. That's the dream. Probably will never happen. Buddy. Okay, so that's the end of the Summer of Steven. It was pretty good. They did wrap up season 3 quite nicely. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
So what do you think was the best week of Steven?
Best week of Steven? Let's do like recap what were the seasons.
Okay, so the first week was Steven Floats, Drop
Yeah.
Beat Dad, Mr. Greg,
Mhm.
Too Short to Ride, and the New Lars.
Yeah.
The second week was New Lars, Beach City Drift. The second week is Restaurant Wars, Kiki's Pizza Delivery Service, Monsters Reunion, Alone at Sea, and Greg the Babysitter.
Yeah.
And then Crack the Whip, Steven vs. Amethyst, Bismuth.
Mhm.
Sorry, Gem Hunt, Crack the Whip, Steven vs. Amethyst, Bismuth. And then the last one was Beta, Earthlings, Back to the Moon, Bubble, Kindergarten Kid, and Know Your Fusion.
First week and last week.
First week and last week?
Yeah.
I really liked the third week.
Mhm.
Third week was probably the best for me.
Huh? I was in the third week. Oh yeah, the business one. Yeah.
The Bismuth one, and then Steven vs. Amethyst.
Yeah.
Gem Hunt was pretty good.
Mhm.
Cracked
I
away.
just liked that they fixed my birthstone.
What birthstone?
Pearl from June.
Oh.
Yeah.
They fixed her? Oh, you don't like that she's fixed?
Huh? No, I like it that she's fixed.
Oh, you like? Okay.
They fixed her in the first week.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like how she's like saying, "Who's your favorite gem?" Pearl. Why, thank you. And then in the walkie-talkie, hey, about that favorite gem thing, don't tell Garnet.
Garnet.
It's like- It's like that scene again where they accidentally release a bunch of gem shards, and then Pearl is just like hyperventilating. She'll never find out. We're gonna form secret team.
Secret Team Part 2. I would totally be up for that.
All right. So that's okay. Summer Steven was really good. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it too.
I would say, okay, to be honest, there were a couple of my favorite episodes, but they were dispersed about in the weeks, and there were a couple episodes that I didn't like as much. So I would say for the most part, each week kind of evened out in terms of quality.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good summer of Steven. I was just kind of baffled and taken away that they were able to do like every day or every weekday, I should say.
And Taylor.
Sorry, you cut out a bit.
I didn't particularly like Greg the Babysitter. Yeah, I didn't particularly like Greg the Babysitter.
I see. Okay. And just to wrap things up a little bit, we should talk about the 2 episodes that came afterwards, which is Buddy's book and Mindful Education.
Mm-hmm.
So Buddy's book, it was kind of a fun story. I guess if you were to really analyze it, you could find some hints to what Rose was doing, especially with 7 fucking lions.
Yeah. There was a nice fourth wall break when she was talking about how documenting history is good for new people to be able to experience what happened. And she made a look to the camera, so it was pretty much implying like, hey, the flashback episodes like this aren't that bad.
And then there was the confirmation that their fucking library is mostly written by one person. Like, what the hell? What? That's a stupid library.
It's pretty much just the Gem History Library.
I would shit myself if I went to a library like, hey, I'm looking for some works from C.S. Lewis. No, we don't got that. How about
George R.R. Martin?
Nope. J.K. Rowling? Nah, don't got that. Well, what do you have? Well, we have like 100 books on this one guy. That's pretty much it.
Do you have anything else? Nope.
No. What do you think? This is a library?
Yes. You idiot.
All right. And then Mindful Education, which actually has, I think, now my favorite song on the whole series.
Really?
I think it tops Stronger Than You for me.
I didn't like Stronger Than You. I'm one of those freaks.
What are you, stupid?
I'm glad that they finally were able to get, they got a song where Garnet, a Garnet song that it liked. But yeah, it's like
What? I'm going on your Tumblr right now and sending you threats. But you all know it's me because it's anonymous.
What? I like the song.
You
I just didn't like Stronger Than You.
I don't like you either.
Sorry?
I can't. Okay, nah. Fuck it, whatever. So what? I like the fact that I think Stevani and Connie sang in this episode.
Mhm.
Stevani and first, there was a realization that blew my mind.
What?
After my second time, I was just like, when I was reading the lyrics, I'm like, because when I was first watching it with the visuals, I was just like, okay, they're singing about their Garnet's talking about Ruby and Sapphire and their relationship, and Stevani's talking about Connie and Steven about their relationship, and I'm like, wait a minute, all of these they're talking about their, I guess, they're talking about Garnet's talking about Ruby and Sapphire, but directing it towards Garnet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The whole song could just not even be about Ruby and Sapphire. It could just be about Garnet and Stevani.
Yeah.
Right? They weren't directing it at those, like, the kids in particular.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just like, wow, I didn't realize that. Which I guess is kind of symbolic. It's just symbolic for the fusion, right?
Yeah.
They don't. The fusion doesn't view those two as separate entities, as more of just them. We are them,
yeah.
and them are I.
Yeah, this is just pretty much emotional baggage of the episode.
Yeah. Steven's a little sad.
Part of me wants fan art of the Psychonauts going into Steven's head.
That would be pretty cool. Oh, dude! I saw an Tumblr post where it was you know that scene when Connie runs away, and then next scene is she's on the steps and it's like Connie, why'd you just run off like that? And you're just sitting on the steps. I can't leave here because I can't use the freaking teleporter.
I realized that too late.
Can't make a dramatic exit. Yeah. And then Steven almost let them die.
Yeah.
Steven almost let them die because she was sad. Being sad hurts.
Also, this is the landmark episode because this is the first time Trigger helped on an episode.
Really?
Yeah, Trigger helped. I told you.
What did they help with?
You know that I told you how the entire song was shot at a lower frame FPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, anime is drawn at a lower FPS than American animation.
Okay, wait, did Trigger animate or something?
It was one animator that did the animation for that. One of the Trigger animators. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
And Trigger blasted it hey, one of our animators is doing something.
Whoa. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Go look at that song again. You can tell that the frames per second is noticeably less than everything else.
I'm trying to think of something else that happened in that episode. Stevani can float.
Yeah.
Like Yoshi.
I don't know why people were so. It's an amalgam of both their attributes, so it's got to be expected.
What is okay? Wait, there are people why didn't she have a new ability?
What do you mean? Why doesn't she have a new ability?
Are people Are people saying that? Like, they're complaining how Stefani doesn't have a new ability?
No, I'm saying that I don't know why people were surprised because Steven had it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because I was people were complaining about it, my argument would be like, it's fucking
What?
Connie. What would she add? What would you think would be created? Oh no, I gotta use glasses.
None of them have new abilities.
Yeah.
Like, the only new ability really is that came from fusion is with Garnet and the electricity, where she combines Ruby's heat with Sapphire's cold. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like everything else from like Xandrite's fire breathing, I'm pretty sure that comes from Ruby.
Yeah.
There's nothing really else.
Well, yeah. And people are going crazy over this episode, like they did with there were a couple episodes people were like going especially crazy. The feels. Let's see. There was business people fucking freaked over. Trying to think of the
Mr.
one.
Greg.
Mr. Greg, people freaked over. Oh. It's like, well, I don't get it. Where's this Pearl gonna cry? I gotta say, I'm disappointed. Promos in the episode and the salt levels were significantly lower than I thought it would be. Let's see. And yeah, I'm trying to think. I think that was right. Mr. Greg was a big one.
Yeah.
Bismuth was a big one that we freaked over. Mindful education.
Crack the whip.
Crack the whip, I guess.
Like how Amethyst H.
Yeah, Amethyst.
Also,
H.
Steven versus Amethyst.
I would really. Okay, and I guess we can now, at this point in this segment, we can talk about what we want out of the series and stuff. So I really want, personally, Amethyst to become stronger than Pearl.
Amethyst to become stronger than Pearl?
Yeah.
Like she can do it. She just has to not be a shit and start training.
Yeah, I think now is the moment where she starts like actually taking things seriously.
Yeah.
I don't want Pearl to be very like supportive of Amethyst. And just be really happy.
She's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, just really happy for Amethyst.
Yeah.
I want Peridot to fuse at some point.
Yeah, like people were saying that like Peridot was going to be Steven's first jump fusion.
Yeah. I think now it should be Lapis.
Yeah, I guess.
It feels right because they're in the barn. I'm trying to think of what else I would like. Probably Steven to fuse with somebody else. Yeah. Right?
I feel like a lot of people were like speculating that it was going to be Peridot.
Peridot.
Pair of shoes. Parakeet.
Parakeet. Let's see. It would be really interesting. It would be really interesting to see Sapphire or Ruby fuse with somebody else. That'd be really cool.
Ruby and Amethyst.
Ruby and Amethyst sitting in a tree. Get him out of there!
Get out!
Get out!
Stop it! Can't do it.
All right, let's throw some let's try and throw some like really crazy theories out there. Okay, Steven accidentally on the warp pad accidentally teleports into home world.
Oh, hi everybody.
Uh oh. Hey guys, it's rose quartz. No.
Oh no.
Oh.
I told you what my my speculation about where the series is going to go is going to be.
What?
I told you, Homeworld just comes and just destroys them.
Yeah. Imagine. I can't imagine anything else. Oh, actually,
Unless, like, the only way I can see it ever winning is the Diamonds show an unprecedented amount of hubris and come alone. Just some humans, we can take them.
I think, I think the, I think they're gonna create a diamond, the crystal gems.
Like they may be able to do something with the cluster, I guess.
The cluster becomes a diamond.
No, like, if he,
Oh,
if
that's
his-
a that's
if
a
his
really
healing-
good that's a really
if his-
good point.
if his healing powers like become fully fleshed out, like use it on the I
Yeah.
guess I don't know.
Whoa, would it be really awesome if the cluster had pink diamond?
That would be weird.
That'd be weird, but awesome.
Is it in there? They done it in there?
That would be funny. But yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Like over here, it's like, oh yeah, hey Rose, remember how you killed me?
I was in kind of my mind. Pink Diamond let Rose do it. That's my imagination.
Yeah.
It was
Like killing me. I'm okay with it.
I think Pink Diamond. Here's the thing. I think the difference is that Rose was given her freedom, opposed to she fought for it,
Oh really?
and she's fighting to give freedom to everyone else,
Oh.
right?
Hmm.
I think that would be cool because people were looking at the fact that the portraits of the diamonds,
Yeah.
everyone had a bunch of planets surrounding them, except for Pink Diamond. She had one planet. That was Earth.
Oh. So that since Rose showed some resistance, Dem was willing to just let her go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Do you still think the theory where Lion is actually Pink? Was it? I think people thought like Lion had to do something with Rose or Pink Diamond.
Like I think having no. Are you talking about people thinking Rose was Pink Diamond?
Yeah, at some point people thought that, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. Every like the longest time, I think this was like the episode that just. No, I think it was the episode where they faced Jasper and she got corrupted. I think that was the definitive episode that shot down the theory of the argument of Rose being Pink Diamond.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, there's still people who theorize that still.
Are you serious? Really?
I think it had some bullshit. I think it had some stupid thing where it's just like,
Totally lying.
Pink Diamond faked her death. She turned into Rose,
What?
and then she put her
What?
physical form into Lion,
What?
or something stupid,
What?
something dumb like that.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Which fusion from now are you most excited for and least excited for?
Which fusion that exists?
No, that you think will come out?
Like yet to be announced fusion.
Yeah.
And I'm most excited for and least excited for.
Yeah. And we'll just stick with the gems for now.
Okay. I don't know. Steven and Lapis.
Are you excited for that or least excited for that?
Excited for that again.
I'm least I would be excited.
Mhm.
I mean, again, I actually do really want the Pearl and Lapis one, but I would be
Mhm.
least excited for like, what would be the paired on Pearl? That would be that'd be kind of stupid. Amethyst and Lapis. I don't know.
Amethyst and Lapis.
I don't know how that. I don't know how that would work.
Oh, Tumblr would explode at Peridot and Amethyst.
Yeah, I know. And then all the Abaddon people are gonna fucking rage. What if what if Peridot? Okay, they do an episode where Peridot and Lapis fuse, right? It's all and they're just like exploring their fusion, and they're like really enjoying it, and it's just like really suggesting that they're really into each other, and they're really into the fusion. They defuse, and then they like just take themselves, and then the last scene, like the last 5 seconds, you see like a new fusion roll up like at the side, and it's just like Peridot and Amethyst just like, hey, sup. Yeah. It's just like, hey, where's Peridot? Where's Amethyst? Hey, sup. just just cuts. And then people like flip their shit.
What?
Like both collectively piss off the Lavadon community and the Abaddon community.
Which one is it?
I don't...
Storyboarded by Aaron Zook.
Lauren Zook. That would be a good episode.
That'd be a good episode.
Yeah. I'm trying to. A lot of the characters in Beach City got a lot less interesting.
How so?
Well, I think now that we're getting really into, because I think in the beginning it was more around Steven, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the gem stuff kind of was just more incorporated into his life.
Yeah.
But now the gem stuff is more, the main drive, right?
Yeah.
So now it seems like the Beach City stuff is more of a side thing.
Yeah.
Right. Like for example, I really don't like the characters are nice and all, but I really wouldn't care if like, let's say Rebecca Sugar came in like, hey, no more episodes of Beach City. I'm like, sure, I'm fine with that.
Like I think Beach City is a good place to go back to. Like them going back just now is like a good example of like giving the series a breather from like a big arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit! There's one idea. There's one idea I wanted them to explore. Was they were in some sort of situation where they're like 2 gems are fused.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm just gonna give an example. Like Opal is fused.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in a situation where they cannot by any means defuse.
Oh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
But there's constantly there's things that like test the fusion.
Oh.
Right? And they get like really close to defusing.
When are they going to name an episode Fusion Frenzy?
They did that. They did an episode Fusion Cuisine, right?
Yeah.
That was good.
We need an episode called Fusion Frenzy.
Fusion Fall. Oh my god, that would be.
That would be terrible.
That would be. Oh, it's animated by the same guy who did the art style. Oh my god, that would be so
horrible.
Anime crystal. Oh my god, did they actually ever get to that point?
What?
Fusion Fall crystal gems?
No.
No.
Fusion Fall is like Fusion Fall happened like right before Cartoon Network started getting into the live action stuff.
I'm talking about like the game.
No, like the game, but it only included characters before the live action Cartoon Network phase.
Really? Because Adventure Time was in there.
In Fusion Fall?
Yeah, Adventure Time. There was Flapjack. There was the new Ben 10.
Oh yeah, but remember, Adventure Time started before the live action stuff. It was like there was their one good show for like the longest while.
Okay. I'll take your word. I'll just take your word for it. But like it lasted. I know it lasted for like a very long time. Like, it stopped being an MMO for a while, and I think it went into, like, MOBA territory, if you remember.
Really?
Yeah, like, that's from what I remembered.
It's weird.
Oh my god, I wish it lasted just... Oh, there's Amazing World and Gumball.
There's Amazing World of Gumball in Fusion Fall?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But damn, I really wish it lasted longer, because I really wanted to see those crystal gems.
But you want it to be like Little Big Planet Pearl all over again?
Just horrific? I mean, okay, it's horrific, but it's, I gotta admit, it's hilarious.
I guess one goddamn fusion frenzy.
And I don't know if there's any other... Was there any theories that were popping around in the community?
Not that I recall that I haven't said already.
Let's see. Was it? Wasn't there a theory that says, like, the crystal gems are evil?
I think it wasn't so much evil. I think it's more a point of view type thing. It's like, hey, let's just look at it from Homeworld's perspective. From Homeworld's perspective, we just see a group of terrorists on one of their planets.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Yeah, that's I don't know how far I want to go into the Steven Universe theory dark hole.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's nothing good happens.
Don't do it.
There's just salt.
It's just salt. When you look into the Steven Universe theory rabbit hole, it's just filled with salt. You can't actually go into it unless you dig.
Yeah, I do want them to do another Uncle Grandpa thing, but like a different show. You want them to do that?
Like Clarence.
Clarence would be. Okay.
Yeah, I want to make you all my friends. Oh my god, did you see that
What?
that April Fool's storyboard from ENGQ?
No.
Where Steven was Clarence, Garnet was Uncle Grandpa, and Amethyst was Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Wow. I was like, wow, you got like 3 moms? I have a friend who has like 2 of them.
Really? That seems very interesting.
Oh wow, you live on the beach. It must be...
Oh, you live on the beach. It must be really hot over there. I went to the beach once, and it was really hot, so I went into the water, and then I wasn't hot anymore.
Oh sweet, you got the new game guy. Could I play?
But I...
Yeah, take that, you evil space zombie.
Oh, man.
Amazing World of Gumball, I think, is an easy thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's like the one that they can write into.
Yeah.
It. Yeah.
Super easy. Adventure Time?
It's gonna probably take forever to make.
Yeah. Dude, Adventure Time?
Mhm.
Adventure Time, okay. If they do Adventure Time crossover, it has to be this. Steven is writing a fanfic. And he puts him and the crystal gems in the fanfic.
Uh-huh.
And it's exactly like when the Ice Cream makes that fanfic of like the rules of like Fiona and Cake.
Yeah.
Just like the exact same thing. That'd be amazing.
That would be amazing.
And then he's reading it to everybody, like a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And then there's just a random assortment of people, and then like somebody in like Finn's voice is like, "That's stupid." Just... Just someone is like Ice Wing's voice is like, yeah, I can't learn to write better. God. All right. Okay, I think that's gonna end it for this podcast. Though I think we've talked about everything we can.
So, yeah.
And if you're thinking about watching Steven Universe, yeah, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, good for you.
Bye.
It's the show, Henry. We gotta watch it.
Watch it, Naruto.